All right, part two. Sorry, we had to abruptly cut that off. Somebody was playing Limelight by Rush over a speaker, and I know YouTube is not going to let me get away with that. So, pick it up again. Coneheads. Yes, indeed. Takes all kinds here. Caffeine and Octane. Once again, if you're just joining this video, this is Caffeine and Octane, the monthly car show in Dunwoody, Georgia. It happens the first Sunday of every month. And it's being the 5th of September, 2021. Free car show. Anyone can show a car. Anyone can just show up. Even me. And walk around totally for free. As I said in part one, I think it's the biggest monthly car show in the country. Nice Z right here. And a Firebird. Parked right around the corner from it. Firebird 400. With, of course, the tachometer on the hood. Super cool. We got what looks to be a nice little collection here of the Dodge Viper. Fuel.
I've got one in my truck. Oh, go ahead, man.
Yep, thank you. People are so polite here at Caffeine and Octane. I've seen this purple Mopar before. Very nice. I believe that's a plum crazy Charger. Nice old pick-em-up truck. And another Charger, because why not? I'm going to steer clear of the copyrighted music so that I don't have to shut this off again. New vets here. Start seeing these a lot here. There are the Supras. Like I said in the other video, I believe the theme is Supras and Super Sports. Supras have gotten very expensive too lately. And you'll see the different eras represented here. All the way up to the new Supra, which is hiding behind all these people. You don't see these Supras very much on the road, but you certainly see them here at Caffeine and Octane. Like I said, they've gotten very pricey. They weren't particularly cheap when they were new either, but they've certainly held their value. Lots of these are customized, built up, a lot of dress-up stuff on the motor. And cut over here, because look at this color. Very cool. Of course, the new Supra is a joint venture from Toyota and BMW. Why this says Mark V BMW on the plate. Underneath it, it's a BMW 4, I believe. The underpinnings, as they say, still pretty sweet. And as we walk towards the sun, where I can't see anything, probably can't either. Another row of Supras.
But I gotta ditch this.
Hi, buddy.
And then go find my woman button.
That says 90. That's literally not
For the Supras. So the main area, which we've pretty much covered, is usually just a mix of exotic cars, classic cars, kind of any specialty vehicles you can find. If you walk to this part, this is where the dealers rent out space. So obviously Audi of Marietta is paying for the spot here to show some of their wares, including this V10 convertible. Wouldn't have a problem with this one. These basically look like Lamborghinis today. So, look at that. Yes, indeed. The red stitched leather interior. All right. So as we exit the Audi zone here, start to see clubs that park towards this side of the parking lot. You'll see lots of the same cars, Corvettes, lots of Dodge, Challengers, Mustangs, that kind of stuff will all be parking together towards this side of the lot. Here's Haggerty right here. They insure my Mustang and obviously many others. Here's a couple right here. Haggerty has a program called Drive Share where you can rent vintage cars, sort of. Although most of the ones I've seen are for weddings and things like that, where they'll let you take a picture or maybe they'll drive you around in it, but I don't think you can just pick up a 65 Mustang or whatever and have it out for the day. Maybe someone will let you do that. I don't know why they would. One of these things with crazy color changing paint. And here's where we get into the club areas. Porch is always over here. You will always see some just lost children laying in the dirt. And cool things like this late 70s 928. Always wanted one of these. Look like little spaceships. And this one, oh, I'm glad I walked over here. This is the coolest. This is called the Pasha interior. It's a mod 70s pattern. Can you believe that? Original material is probably impossible to find. Maybe somebody makes a modern version of it, but something you can never see. Look how cool. Manual transmission car. I would be happy to have one of these in my garage. Very cool. Right, lots of more modern Porsches here. As I said, you'll see a bunch. Cars from the same manufacturer on this side of the lot at Caffeine and Octane. I'm always going to point out the brown cars because, boy, you just never see a good looking brown car these days. But here is a somewhat recent 911, and look at that. Look at that color. Super cool. Alright, Porch pretty much has this whole area here. There is a tan, sort of brownish Porsche Taycan. Fantastic car. All electric. Over here in this row, here are your There's an Evora. Not something you see very often on the road, but you'll see them here. Caffeine and Octane. He's pointed to the sun. There's somebody who just parked a random Lamborghini right in the middle of all the Lotuses. Because why not? There's a few Lambos here. Ferrari, Aston Martin. McLarens.
I want to look.
This guy pulling in with another McLaren. We'll just sit around and watch any car that moves. Personally, I find the McLarens confusing. They all kind of look similar to me. It's hard for me to know which one is which, and usually I know what's what. Like this entire row of Corvettes. This way, and that way. Over here, looks like we got, it's trying to be a row of Mustangs. So got the Corvettes parked over here as well. Nissan GTR, the thing you do not see out on the road because they are very expensive. Ferrari coming down the aisle right now. Usually the exotic cars come in a little later, make an appearance. They usually have a little procession or whatever. Why wouldn't you show off if you had a car like that? It's fun to see a lot of things roll in here, even though they're rolling in very late. Usually got to get here about 6:45 if you want to get a spot. Occasionally someone will try to snag a spot later on. It becomes very difficult with all these people walking around. Get yourself a spot. Alright, a few more Mustangs here. Audis, BMWs, Nissans over there.
Oh, yeah, I don't want
Get with the program, folks. These cars are too mixed up today. Probably somebody who works at the mall got here early. Park this thing here. There you go. Still got McDonald's sitting there. Nissan's over on this side. We'll zip through this pretty quickly. Let's get to the end. I have to admit, decided to film this today instead of take pictures, and didn't see all that much that was interesting. But you see a lot of nice dogs. That's got to count for something. A couple Subarus even. Here's a row of Teslas. Like I said, pretty much see anything and everything. That good old Caffeine and Octane. because Caffeine and Octane is so popular, you could probably walk through the mall parking lot and still see plenty of things that would be of interest to you. If you're a car guy like me, even though, like I said, technically this is supposed to be where you park to go to Von Maur or whatever. It's just spilling over to this side at this point. All right, well, I like to get in and get out early. And I know this from experience, working on the TV show Caffeine and Octane. It gets really hot out here on the pavement, and after about 9:30, I kind of don't want to be out here anymore. So zipped in pretty early and wander around a bit and zip out again. So thank you for hanging out with me on this lovely Sunday morning at Caffeine and Octane in Dunwoody, Georgia, September 5th, 2021. Signing off. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.